Okay, with off-road lights. Could not read the plate. There's a guy just on the 126 overpass heading northbound on the sidewalk with no light on his bike. And yes, obviously he was riding it. I'm not a cop, I don't call it out when somebody's walking a bike with no light. And it's about 60 degrees out. It's getting colder. Going by the hospital, and yep, you guessed it, I smell weed again. Except this time I smelled it at Modoc and Mohawk. That's M-O-D-O-C and Mohawk, which is 1 block before the hospital. 500 David Yellow Queen. A white cop car looking car. It even has the spotlight on the driver's door. And it has some type of a Ram bushwhacker grill type thing on the front of it. What do we got here? State 234 456. I'm not sure about that. We are currently traveling down B Street in the direction and the same spot that that guy was on the skateboard. Alright, we are at the farm. And we are looking for missing tractors. 1, 2. The SUV appears to be gone. 2 cars, 3 cars. Appears to be just 3 cars and the SUV. And a car missing from the fence, just like last night. I just found the SUV going down South A. He did not turn down 5th. Yeah, he continued down South A. I can see him from here. He's at about 11th, and he hit his brakes for some reason. But it sounds like he's still going. Possible speeding, perhaps. I haven't seen too many crimes out tonight. A couple off-road lights, 1 failure to stop at a stop sign. I don't think I've seen 1 vehicle that was close to no license plate lights. I haven't really seen too much out tonight. Off-road lights. It looks like a faded license plate. All white. And a failure to stop at a stop sign and stop light. And that same vehicle, failure to stop at the sign and the light, had failure to signal pulling over. And a cop bitched at me for that. I'm just sitting still, so I turned the light on my bike off. Just sitting here waiting at 5th and Main. Another off-road light heading down South A. Same direction the cop was going, except this guy is in the middle lane. The cop was in the left, which would be the north lane. No license plate lights. It is definitely not an Oregon plate. It's a Ford Focus, red car. Watch, 100-foot mark. And stopping. And the vehicle is currently stopped at Pioneer Parkway East and Main. Now it's on the move. Looks like it's heading into Glenwood. That tree is about the 100-foot mark right there. Off-road lights. Mitsubishi Eclipse, just pull over, I'll get the plate. .243 David Thomas Franklin, I'm not sure about that. Appears as though vehicle just came off of the far lane and cut over basically 2 lanes in order to turn down 7th Street off of Main. White Toyota truck, no license plate lights. Boom, we got the SUV right behind him. Check this shit. SUV No license plate lights. Do your job, 247485. You sorry son of a bitch. That white truck he just passed has no license plate lights. You have got to be shitting me. And failure to stop at a red light for that van, which is also stopping in front of Club 420 and 420 Main Street. Wait. No, van's still going. He came from this direction originally. I don't know if he went straight or if he turned. But he's turning now. And he did not signal 100 feet for that van and that car too. I'm not sure. Oh, that definitely was. Ooh. He signaled pulling over. Hang on, I'm gonna try to get the plate number of that white Toyota. And just as I start to move, the SUV goes right by. So now I'm getting back off the bike, turn the light back off. There's the truck. I'm gonna steady on the bike. And a cop car just went by to my left, going down South A. Zebra John Andrew 746. No license plate lights. Here comes the SUV. I see no turn signal. That's because he's not turning. So I'm going to head up Main. This vehicle right here, which is traveling in front of the cop car, oh, a 243, 246, I'm not sure about that. It was a state trooper cop car, traveling right in front of him, had off-road lights on. And I'm talking about he had his headlights on, and then he turned them off while his headlights were on, while his off-road lights were on. And I see no reason why he would just all of a sudden switch from headlights to off-road lights, because they were all working. Coming up on Main 14th, I don't see those cops yet. Off-road lights. Nothing going on in this area, so I'm gonna hit Mohawk. This guy coming up behind me appears to have his high beams on. Most likely he has no license plate lights too. Let's find out. 539er Andrew Lincoln. He's driving with his foot on the brake. And he was driving very slow for some reason. Vehicle right here behind me. 346 Edward King. Very, very, very dim lit license plate and failure to stop at a stop sign. Well, there was a suspicious vehicle behind me. Changed lanes all of a sudden. And it just so happens to be the pigs who are signaling me to pull over. So I am stopping. Audio is being recorded.
Oh, how you doing?
240280.
Not with James Duncan.
Was I speeding?
No, you don't have a rear light. You gotta have a rear light.
I know, I have a reflector.
You have to have a rear light like a car.
No, it says reflector.
There's both situations. You have to have reflectors.
There goes the guy that failed to do his job earlier. 27 on the quarter panel.
Do you have your ID on you?
No, I don't.
No ID?
I do have the law book for the bikes though.